We can clearly see he suck. Obviously, 82 is not gonna recognize how much he sucks, is even gonna platform him, even if his own friend Couture Bay, the woman with the good coochie, like even if she is like, yo, this man is disgusting, that's a pig. Because every woman can recognize that man as the pig that he is. Like I say, people, because what's her name? Tasha K went and talked about the whole situation with 82, with 82, with Storm Monroe, and she didn't deny, I think, eating anything.
I hope I did this right. It's been a really long time. Um, it has been a really long time. How do I work this? Okay, copy it. And so here it is. Did it do it? Did it do it? Hold on. Listen, y'all. It's been a minute. Give me a second. Your girl is still trying to get back into it, okay? Did I do it right? Oh, snap. I did it right. Okay. All right. Oh, my goodness. Y'all know I have not worked StreamYard in months. I didn't even know if I could log back in here. Well, we are back. Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Y'all hear me? All right. So, okay. I'm happy y'all can hear me. I feel so good. Okay. I can see y'all in the chat. Okay. So I did drop the link for Tasha K. This link is for Tasha K only. Oh Lord, I don't. So, um, listen, what did it say? I don't know. It says something over there. I don't know how to work that. I don't know how to work that. Okay, so let me pin it just in case Tasha is coming back. So y'all know, listen. Hey, Guitar Bass, it's your girl Britt Brett going live with the Bree Talk and Bass Squad. We gotta talk. So y'all saw Tasha K was in the chat. I don't know how to work YouTube Live to make it yeah, I don't know how to make it collaborate with someone else. I really need to research. That's my fault. That is my fault. I just don't know how to do it. But let me share this out. Because Base Squad, if we're going to do it, we might as well do it right. Okay? Create a post. Let me add her. Add Tasha. Are you still here? Child, I don't know how to spell either, clearly. This is so embarrassing. I'm back. Okay. Did I take all my 5 minutes? Did I take all my 5 minutes? Y'all share this because I will play again for y'all what Just Hilarious said. I did laugh. Y'all didn't find it funny. I find everything funny though. Listen, I find everything funny. I do. I really do. And that's probably my problem. I don't take shit serious. But if y'all lived how I was living these past few months, y'all would just laugh as well. You thought it was funny? I don't know why it won't. Yeah, see? I don't know why it won't show all the comments. The hell? Is that a new feature? Baby, listen. I haven't used StreamYard in so long. But look at me getting back to my roots. It's over for you hoes. I just don't use it because normally out here it don't be working, but now it's working. Y'all see that? Hell yeah. So tag her in the title so she can get the notification. Okay. Thank God I'm listening to you. Look at me listening to the Base Squad. Y'all better not ever say I don't listen to y'all. I just be whatever. I tagged her in the thing, but let me tag her on YouTube. Thank y'all. Look at the Base Squad. Y'all do care about me. I honestly say we locked in forever because y'all know the first time we ever had to use a real camera, baby, I didn't know how to do it. Why is it on this one? I don't want to use. I posted on my community and shouted out Tasha K. Thank you so much. Sometimes StreamYard do be acting ignorant because y'all know I don't know how to use it. That's the problem. I need to learn. Not today though. I'm gonna learn though. But I thought the women had peace. I thought we had peace amongst the women. Oh, let me turn the monetization on. That's we was stripping. What was stripping? We gotta get our money. I don't know why it didn't do that. Okay. Yeah. This squad talks Tasha K versus Tasha K versus Just Hilarious. Hilarious. Let me at Truth. All right, there we go. I did it, Big Squad. Look at me doing the work. Look at me doing the work. Okay. So I'm going to play the clip where, yeah, I turned on the money. Yeah, y'all know we got to turn on the money, honey, because I'm not like other women. You know, oh, I don't need the, but no, I need it. I need it. So we're going to play it one more time. Just hilarious. Clap back at Tasha K. Because y'all know Tasha K wrote that. We read it. She wrote that she came for the Breakfast Club. Because remember, she said, I'm jumping in the Nicki Minaj thing. We laughed at that. If I could laugh at that, I laugh at everything. And I was like, okay. So I just happened to be scrolling. And I saw that Just Hilarious said what she said. So we're going to play it one more time. We're gonna play it one more time. Hopefully Tasha comes back because Tasha wanted me to drop the link. Yes, DC Purple Diva, you remember? Baby, we was swinging it back then. I wasn't swinging it back and I didn't really know how to do it. So we're going to play what Just Hilarious said. Hopefully Tasha K comes back. I at her. I did all the things. I did everything. Okay. So let's see. I stumbled across this and I said, I didn't know the girls were still fighting. All right, so let me turn it up. Let me turn it up. Listen, this is a lot. These, and if I have to, I'm not going to say that. This is just hilarious responding back to Tasha K. So if you didn't hear it earlier, you're about to hear it again. You ready? Oh no, wait.
Good afternoon, it's Jess with a mess, and my news is real. Looks like Cardi B's Am I the Drama album has some hit dogs hollering. Nicki Minaj refers to all of Cardi B's children as monkeys. When Erica Mena called Shorty a monkey, we tried to deport her. This is crazy. Am I the only one that remembers back in her Queen radio days? Onika Tanya Mirage would never, has never, and will never speak ill of anyone's child. I am not a clown. That's clown shit. Cardi B claps back, speaking on Nicki Minaj's son. Bitch, fuck that slow ass son that came out your pussy. Now he a whole 5-year-old tiptoeing around the house and can't spell his name. Cardi B also alleged Nicki Minaj's son's favorite color is 5. Well, fuck that. Gloves is off. Nicki got to post her son talking today. Right now. You got him after that? Shit, I don't give a fuck. I'd have flew into Tudor last night to prepare him for today. If he can. So, nigga, teach him Spanish. I don't give a fuck. Teach him every code. Meanwhile, Offset's on tour not giving a fuck. Oh, wow. Yeah. Turn and keep. Let me hop. She also alleged Jay-Z and Beyonce stole a pose that her and her husband had done. Niggas stealing everything but the drugs. Steal the motherfucking drugs. Nicki Minaj also threatens Cardi B sponsors, telling them they have 3 days to cut ties or else. Bitch, your dealer got 3 days to cut ties or else you gon' OD. Cardi, please don't make another album. Nicki Minaj hires a random junkie to chime in. Don't make me reopen Nicki's brother's case. As I said, witchcraft was done in the DR, and Nicki's whole family went the fuck down. That's her brother, and she's gonna ride for him. Someone said they found Nicki's brother's semen in her underwear. Explain that. Junkie responds, planted. Junkie for sure. Yeah. JT tells us why Cardi B's boyfriend is gay. Cardi B baby father, a gay man. Not because of how he dressed or expressed himself, but because Chris said out of his mouth. Oh. No, I know who's gay. Miss Nicki baby. Oh wow. It must have moved out of shape. Simon Cowell walks the hall on the J Hud show. Simon on Tyler.
It's the assignments on that time. I would beat her ass. I'm not laughing at her calling Tasha K a junkie because I don't know of Tasha doing any of the party favors. That is crazy. What happened to world peace? I still want to know that. What happened to world peace? What happened to world peace? Let me see what y'all say. I dropped the link. Listen, if Tasha K doesn't come up, y'all can come up because I don't know. Oh my god, was that really Offset that did that kick? She said she was coming. Listen, y'all can hit the link. Y'all are more than welcome to hit the link. We have our background. Let me see if I have it. I don't. Where is it? I don't know how to work this. Yes, I do have my background. I do have the background. Okay, look at me. Yeah, y'all are more than welcome to come up. Y'all are more than welcome to come up. If y'all would like to, the link is pinned. This is crazy. I'm glad I pinned it because let me change the title. Tasha K could be taking it. I don't know why Tasha is setting lady up to feed her crazy. So y'all feel like Tasha K is being set up or she's setting up Nicki Minaj? Let me see. Let me change it. Y'all can hit the link. Go ahead and hit the link. Listen, I don't. Y'all think she's really Tasha K versus? Let me see, Tasha. And this is crazy because what time is it there where y'all at? Is it 7 o'clock? Hilarious. Now I put just Z. Hilarious. Delirious. So a lot of y'all keep saying Nicki Minaj is being set up. There's a hate train. There you have it. I put it in there for y'all. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Do I think there's a hate train? No. The reason why I don't think there's a hate train is because she would not be able to make money if there was a hate train. So that's just me personally. Do I feel like Nicki Minaj has burnt bridges? Yes, I do. Right? And I want to be very clear because and the link is in the chat. Hit the link so that way y'all can actively voice y'all opinions. I don't feel like Tasha K is setting up Nicki Minaj. That would be weird. But I've seen y'all theories. I have seen y'all theories. I don't know. I'm not in America. I'm in Asia. So to me, the probability of that is unlikely. I do feel like there could be things going on behind the scenes, right? As far as people messing with her, like feeling like they're like, oh, we're gonna get you out your spot, right? But she's giving them the ammunition to build that because there's no way she hasn't brought us receipts. That's one. She has not brought us the receipts of what's happening. Oh, hey, that's Sanitra.
Hey,
Hel-
dear.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
I sure can.
And what are your thoughts on this?
You know me. I just came to support because I love you. But my thoughts, very unserious thoughts. Number one, I really want Onika to get some help. I don't
Okay.
have no real bad feelings about her. I think that she's done and is doing some messed up stuff. But who hasn't? Like, if we gonna be honest, who hasn't? Everybody's been
Facts.
through something. I don't know what's going on with her. What I will say is, I'm going to always feel like it's because of that man. I'm going to always feel like that man has a lot to do with what's going on with her because we've seen her have issues in the past. But I think most people who are sane can agree she has not been the same since she got with that man. Okay.
Mm.
Nextly, with Tasha and Jess, it's hilarious. Jess is actually hilarious this time. She usually is not very funny to me, but she was pretty funny. Um, I feel like Tasha had her say, Jess had her say, and then now they need to both chill because this don't have nothing to do with either one of them. Neither one of them ain't got
Mm.
no dog in this fight. So y'all cracked y'all jokes. It is what it is. Personally, I think that shouldn't have never got personal. Because how does it turn into personal attacks over two celebrities?
Mm.
Like, let's be honest. Y'all can't be that darn close to him because if they was that close, then Nikki would have looked out for Tasha with that stuff with Cardi. And I'm gonna always feel like, you know what I'm saying? We all know, I ain't saying oh Nika got, like she big bank Hank, but she could have looked out a little bit for Tasha with
Oh.
that. Okay. Now I'm not saying Tasha was right or wrong. What I'm saying is with that situation, I felt like the judgment that the judge gave was exorbitant. Like, let's be honest. And you know how I feel
Yeah.
about black women and money. I love to see sisters
Facts.
keep their money. I don't like nobody touching a black woman's money. You start reaching for a black woman's purse, I get hives. I break out all over my body. Okay. So I feel like, hey, at the end of the day, if Tasha can go that hard for you, why you can't look? You know what I'm saying? Look out. I ain't saying pay everything, but look out. I ain't saying she got to, but I would. I would.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, she went all in. She made personal attacks. Just returned fire. I don't know why she called her a junkie. I ain't never heard no rumors about Tasha messing with no Skittles, no booger sugar, and nothing else. So I don't know why she did it like that. But jokes is jokes. As long as they keep it jokes, then it's all good. Hopefully they both just call it quits there. This should not turn into no full blown beef. over no jokes. It should never ever do that. Nextly,
Ooh.
Jess wasn't wrong either. If I
Ooh.
know if it was me, I agree. I gotta agree with Jess on one thing. If Cardi had done sat up there and said my baby favorite color was 5, do you know I'd have had my baby on that camera reading his ABCs? I'd have made him redo his Easter speech in front of y'all, his Christmas speech, okay, his welcoming occasion from the church. He'd had to do all of that just so y'all could quit doing that. And Wu said, I don't know if she paid help with the legal fees. I don't know whether she did or didn't. I said, I hope she did. And I feel like I would have if it was me, because Tasha seemed to go real hard for her. And that's just what it is. I don't really play them, let's defend a celebrity game. I don't defend no goddamn celebrity. I don't know you. You ain't never gave me so much as $20. And the people that go real hard for them like that, I be hoping it's something personal. And it's, you know what I'm saying? And if it's personal, then, go hard. Because you know how I am about you and other people. I know you personally. So when Armand came out there looking like the donkey from Shrek, disrespecting, we slid. It is what it is.
We did.
When Timothy Madison, man hands, disrespected, we slid. Because I know you personally. I'm not finna be getting all up in arms and getting rough and crazy over no goddamn celebrity. I don't know them. But I still say, Nika should have had that baby in front of the camera. Look here, tell them people your Easter speech. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, while it was rough what Cardi said, Nicki, you know, she opened the door with the churn. As long as it's grown people arguing back and forth at each other, I don't really care, because y'all grown. If y'all silly and you want to get in front of a camera and call each other names, and y'all want to tweet all day and give yourself carpal tunnel typing, that's your business. The churn, we could have left the churn out of it. That got a little ugly. It got a little messy. Hopefully they done with that. When I read that Dear Papa perk, I got sick to my stomach. I say, have mercy, God. Now this what we want.
I honestly and truly, like, all jokes aside, y'all know how I feel about the children. I be like, leave the children alone.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one thing. That's why I fought with T.S. Madison, because I didn't like it. I just think it's, but again, these is rich women. I guess rich women can do what they want.
I mean, I try not to get into too much of it, because, like, if we being honest, these are two non-Black American women. This is not our business. That's why I will say this. I did take offense to Onika with that Dear Black Women stuff, girl. Don't you Dear Black Women us? You know Black, you trendy. Now let's keep it a beam. I did not like that it was people online, Black women tearing each other down. Point to the Black women, because I don't see neither one. These are two non-Black American women, and we all know that the only people that have consistently called themselves Black are Black American people. So no, don't come. It's like every time something jacked up happen, the Black people. And then if they do something good, I'm from Trinidad, I'm from Haiti, I'm from here. Leave Black people out of this. Don't you call us. Don't text us. Don't tag us. Don't be talking about Dear Black Women. Leave us the hell alone. You understand me? Because you got one of them that got into it with the Black girls and called them two girls they was arguing with roaches. Then you got this one here. She had on her first album talking about telling Black girls to get a perm and your hair nappy, and I'm all the way from Trinidad and I'm Chinese and Chun Li and this. Hey, keep that same energy and leave Black people out of this. Everybody want to pull Black people in some stuff when it ain't got a goddamn thing to do with us. If you commit a crime or y'all go to arguing with each other, then this is y'all. Leave Negroes alone. Okay, ooh. It's the same goddamn thing when Captain Crunch, Charlie Crunch, got popped on that campus. That was clear on clear crime, and everybody want to try to pull Negroes in it. Leave us alone. Now we gonna watch your stuff. We gonna crack jokes. We gonna laugh at you. We might say, "Hey, that was a little rough," but we ain't in this. We are watching this for what you say, niece, for entertainment purposes only. Period. Do not call our name. You understand me? We ain't got nothing to do with this, because if y'all do something, I was the first Trinidadian. I was the first this. I was the first that. The only time people go to claiming Black and trying to we all black it up is when either one, y'all want to use us for something, or two, you want to steal something from us and take credit for something that we created. And the answer is no, Onika, no. Okay. Now, we still gonna pray for you. We're gonna pray your strength in the Lord. You understand? Whatever going on over there in
Yes.
the house with that man. Matter of fact, if you would like, if she would send us a text message, me and the rest of the motherboard, we will pray that man out your house because that's the
Oh,
demon in your house. Now, if you want us to sit up and have midnight prayer, we will pray that man out your house. But other than that, other than me and the rest of the motherboard, ain't nothing we can do for you. Okay, so do not be calling us. Don't call us,
oh.
dear black women. I don't know what you want us to do. I don't know what. Tasha, babe,
Tasha,
let
you
me go.
here?
I'm
Tasha.
finna go.
Ta-
Tasha, come on up, girl. I'm finna leave. All
okay.
right, niece. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye bye.
Tasha, baby, I jumped through hoops.
How do I get there?
Uh, you gonna have to I don't know how
I
to take you down.
I
Hold
got you. I
on.
got
Okay. Nobody else hit the link, please, except for Tasha K. Tasha, you are welcome to hit the link. Um, yes. Is it it's midnight? It's midnight where y'all are at? Yes, she is back. Back it up. Back it up. So y'all, this is awesome. Shout out to the winos. Shout out to the Bay Squad. I know y'all was actively working to get Tasha. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm not in America, so it takes me a little longer to get things done. But it's working. It's working. I don't know how to work it too much with the edge onto the screen. I just, can y'all see the comments? I just got the comments to be on the video. Baby, that was a chore in itself. Okay? I'm not on my laptop. Why are people saying Nicki's delusional, but Cardi thinking she would? I don't know who's saying that. I've never said that. I've never said that. I think we take stuff personal. I'm not taking it personal. I don't know Nicki. I don't know Cardi. I am a lover of music, but I also feel like this. There comes a point in time where people see it's bigger than just Cardi B. It's not about Cardi B. It's not, to me personally. It's not, because there's no way I'm a queen. The moment she saw she didn't sell the 228, cool, right? I just think that other stuff is like it's getting tiresome. Like, where are the receipts? Like, she sued Nosy Ho for saying the things. Well, Cardi said way more. She better have a lawsuit. I stand firm in that because I stand with the content creators. Y'all know that I do not stand with anybody doing no other stuff. Now, when it comes to Milagro, because I know how y'all was like, but Milagro, first of all, I told y'all about that Milagro piece. I said she set herself up. She was the weakest link. She should have stayed silent. If she would have stayed silent, she would have beat that. She would have beat that. But it's crazy. Get her. What's it doing that? Oh, Tasha K said she's coming. Oh, yay. So again, oh, shout out to DC Purple Diva. Thank you. Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the check up. Run the check up. And run the check up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, DC Purple Diva. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is crazy. Mm. Y'all. No, I got asked that, so that's why I put it in the title. A couple people have said that. They were like, they said it in the last chat. Go look at it. It's in there. I never take the chat away. I always leave the chat because people say things. And they were like, I didn't say Renegade. Hold on. Hello, Tasha.
Hey, what's up? How
What
you
is
doing?
going on? I'm
Long
doing well.
time. I haven't talked to you in so long.
I know I'm in Asia, but I'll be back.
What the hell are you doing in Asia?
Humanitarian work.
For what, a year?
Yes. Yes. I'll be back in like the first week of April, I think.
So what time is it over there?
It is 1:30 in the morning. What
Oh
time
my
is it there?
God. Well, I'm in LA, so it's like 3:30.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
morning?
No, afternoon.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
why.
Yeah, what's
Okay.
going on? So I'm outside. We got on the rooftop getting some sun, girl. It feels so good. It was so cold inside.
It's cold there now. It's
It
cold
is
in America.
cold. It's cold, but like the thing is, it's like I don't know. It's weird. LA weather is just weird. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
So, but it's all good.
Yes.
What's going on? So I can't talk about old girl, but I can talk about everything else. So
Yes.
what's up? Because I saw y'all was talking about Jess Hilarious read me. Read where? She can't read.
You didn't think she was
She
dragging you?
cannot read.
Okay. Okay.
Like anybody that's got to put sound effects and everything to be funny.
Mm. I
Like
do
I was
agree
just
with that.
like, yeah, like and those sound effects and stuff she got from our team. The Breakfast Club did. They didn't use those before. My social media team used those with the spinning of the chair and the that was all me. So now she's having to do that just to make her jokes hit like a junkie. Really?
Now, I didn't agree with that. I did not laugh at I laughed at
And
the
she,
off the cheek
she
part,
wished I
but
smoked crack. She wished I smoked crack for real. But anyway, but go ahead, ask your questions.
okay. So one, so you're saying Just Hilarious is your son.
Absolutely.
Okay, we
I
got that
mean,
on
we
the
could
record.
go venue for venue.
Oh,
I've been in the game, like in the comedy game. I've been in the comedy game less than Jess. Like if we're gonna talk about venue for venue, like seriously, like she don't want to go there.
mm, okay, a
Like, but
comedy
it's all
battle.
good. It's all good. It's all good. But what's up? What's up? It's all good. Yes.
Okay, so I know we can't talk about sister-in-law. Got it. So when it comes to the DR situation, the witchcraft, that was real because the Breakfast Club was clowning you about it.
Yeah, it's very real. And I don't understand why they're clowning me about it. And they've all used witchcraft. Yeah, yeah. Especially Charlemagne. When you gotta drug somebody to get some pussy, ain't that putting a spell on somebody?
No, that's drugging.
That's the same shit. You gotta put a potion together, right? And then the person you gotta wait till they're sedated. And then you do your work. Fucking witch. But go ahead.
Okay, so when it comes to Nicki Minaj, so you and Nicki Minaj are back talking on the phone.
No, we're not. That's the problem. People thought that like me and Nikki talk. No, we talk in the DM when it comes to work, but we don't talk like how we used to talk at all. And that's not the issue. The issue is, let me tell you what my issue is. When
Okay.
Nikki come out, she got problems with whoever she got problems with based off of industry relationships. But we're not gonna sit here and act like Summer Jam didn't happen.
No, it
And they
did
put a
happen.
and they put on a funeral for her. That's
Correct.
a
For Remy Ma.
ritual. That's a ritual. That's a ritual. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like that's when everything started summoning. Their entire like plan was to take her down, which is
And
fine. I
she
have no
overcame
doubt.
that.
She overcame that, yes. But you gotta understand. But it's like accolades that should have gone to her did not go to her. They went to other people in spite of. And you got people playing in your face. And so yeah, they were doing their thing for their promotion on this latest project and stuff like that. Oh, I'm gonna outsell, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. And what happened? Nothing. Absolutely
Mm.
nothing. This is what it's about. It's like they're not making rap for their fans. They're making rap to take Nicki out.
So do you feel like they should have been reprimanded for their antics?
No, not reprimanded, but at the same time, like it's like if I got beef with you, I'm gonna say something. So
Okay.
I don't really think she gives a damn about what anybody says. But like me, as I try to be as non-biased as possible. As non-biased as possible. But I've watched what they've done deliberately to her, all because she wouldn't work with them. That's what this is about.
Mm.
The same thing happened to Drake. But think about it. Who hasn't Drake, who hasn't Nicki worked with? Remember there was a time when Nicki got so hot, she was on everybody's record, right? She was the hottest thing out, right? We would get so excited, and I would see the fan base too. Whenever she broke in a new artist, it could be a new artist. If they put a Nicki Minaj feature on it, everybody skipped the new artist to go to Nicki's verse. What is niggas?
Mm.
What is nigga? Remember, there was this whole thing behind that, and like, you gotta understand, like, The work that she's put in to say that she's not supportive of other female rappers, that is a lie when she's worked with every single female rapper and never had to. She's always had her own fan base, but she's always shared her fan base with other people.
Mm.
And
I do
so
have a
instead of these female rappers that she's helped to break in, including the latest one here, everybody that she's helped to break in now, it's all about beating her.
mm.
Is she? Are they making music for fans? They're not making music for fans. They're making music to beat her. That's why the fans lack music. And that's from
So do
everybody. That's from Lotto. That's from Megan. It's all about, can I outsell Nicki? It's not about the unity. It's not about the fun of it all. It's not about rappers jumping on albums to help each other anymore. It's all about who can beat Nicki. Who can beat
okay.
Nicki?
Do you feel I have two questions. The
What's
first
up?
question to that is, do you feel that the Barbs play into those antics as well though? Because she do have the largest fan base. So if they were silent, do you believe people wouldn't even tune into it, or it would still be a thing?
I mean, the barbs are gonna do what they're gonna do. What's up? What you need? That? Hold on for a second. The barbs are gonna do what they're gonna do, right? Like, I
Mhm.
don't feel that you gotta understand, because we could take the winos for instance. Like, I don't be directing the winos what to do, but the winos gonna do what they're gonna do. They're grown people. She doesn't have any power over these grown ass people. Now she has influence, but not power, because they followed her for all these years. She's been there for him. Nikki is the only person that will get in the DM and actually talk to her fans. You understand what I'm saying? So like, I just feel that people have gotten away from what makes music, which is the fun of music, making music for your fans. It's not about beating anyone. Did you Doja Cat dropped, right? Doja Cat
I
is
love
focused
that
on her.
album.
She is focused on her fans. That's it. It's not a, oh, I'm gonna take down this person. But every single person that was at Summer Jam, where are they right now?
Well, Queen
You're too
Latifah's on
busy.
TV.
You're too you're too busy trying to take down someone else. And what they
Mm.
say, when you're trying to take down somebody else, dig a hole for yourself, because there's no way that you could build yourself up trying to take somebody else down. Focus on the music. Every rapper is great. And I'm talking about female rapper, because I have no beef with nobody. I have no beef with nobody. All of them. I listen to Megan. I listen to Lotto. I listen to that other one. Okay. I like music. But I seen what the industry did to her. I know these cats. The Joe Budden interview didn't drop. Michael Kaiser of Atlantic Records, who is his biggest
Mm.
artist. He was the same guy trying to blackball me behind the scenes, making sure they pay millions of dollars. Yes, that's what I'm saying. This is the same guy too that came after her. And so when they couldn't beat her, that's when they decided to join the spiritual realm. And I listen, I know the guy that they use out here in LA to do all of the work. He'll travel to the DR and do work. Diddy
Mm.
uses them. He brags about the rooms that he has for these celebrities and stuff like that. And if people want to sit there and talk about the Illuminati, they want to talk about the success of all of these celebrities, but don't want to, and they're listening to people like Sloan predict things, but then they want to discount
Hold on.
witchcraft. Come on.
First of all, we don't listen to that White Walker, okay?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But this is, they give these people so much credit, and people are always out here talking about the Illuminati and the spiritual world and dark world. And when what did we see? What did we see when we saw the Diddy case? What did we see unfold? What did we see? Sexual, ritualistic things, voyeurism. You know what I'm saying? The sharing of the energies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He's got spiritual deities tattooed on his back. You know, one of the deities is a protector of women, and also an acceptor of gay men that live in duality, that both have this, the feminine as well as the masculine, but they also, it's like, it's so much to it. But to discount it like it didn't happen, and I gave her the receipts. I got the receipts from a subpoena. From a subpoena.
Mm.
These were real that's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's like, and this was years ago. She got these back in 2021. And I was like, sis, like, you need to wake up. Like, there is things that people do that they believe in, just like people believe in Jesus, they believe in Christ, they believe in God. Is that not spirituality? So people actually believe that there's no work of demons that's being done, but they believe that there's work of the God, work from God.
Yeah. You know what? You're definitely right. I do have a question because some people keep asking over and over. Are
What's
you
up?
tied to Karen Civil?
I know Karen. I'm not tied to anybody though, but I know Karen.
There y'all have it, Bay Squad. See, I
But I
I
know
I
everybody in the circle though. I'm not in the industry. I'm of the industry because I cannot parlay. I cannot party with them. You will never catch, me out with Karen and hanging out and stuff. We don't do that. Like it's all business. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like that. So everybody that I deal with them the same way. It's all business. Have me and you ever hung out?
no.
It's been all business, right?
Great business.
Armand, Armand Wiggins. He's never met me before.
Are y'all speaking of Armand? I'm glad.
Listen, I've never had a problem with him. He's just been mad because I decided not to work with him and he just went on a tyrant. That's what my sons do. You understand what I'm saying? But I've never negated that he's great at what he does. He's great at what he does. He has his own lane. You know what I'm saying? But like I believe, there's some maturity that's happened with him. I'm proud of all his accolades and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take away. I've always seen the it in him. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that he was gonna make his own way. That's just what it is. But like, bro, you're not gonna play in my face when I'm
Mm,
helping you. And he had to go through his own stuff to realize that. So, like, at the end of the day, the truth does come out. He knows that I've never done anything against him or said anything against him, never done anything behind the scenes to try to stop him from doing anything. He went out there, he put his hand in the fire, he got burnt. Now he's back focused on his talent and his talent only. Because that's what gets you through the door.
I do have a question.
What's
Since
up?
you're speaking of Armand, did you see where he said that he was used to destroy you?
Yeah, I been knew that though.
Okay.
Who didn't know that? Like, I mean, there were people that like because he was so upset with me at the time because I distanced myself from him, like it was easy to, okay, who's the next person next to Tasha that they felt like they couldn't get Lovely T to load up on me? What was she gonna do? What was she gonna
Tasha,
say?
I want y'all to know Tasha is being so messy right now when she said
What was what was
that.
what was Miss Let me take the label off the pill bottle gonna say to me? So who do they go to? And the gay boys, they get it down. They not afraid to get in the streets the fight. But me, like I just know when I'm like, listen, he's gonna figure it out one way or another. You know what I'm saying? And he had to go through what he had to go through, and he made a lot. Here's my thing: I already knew what these people were about. That's why I don't ask them to sit on my platform. That is not the case. Like I absolutely despise interviewing celebrities. I want the same people that Oprah interviewed, which is the mamas, the cousins, the side bitches, the mistresses. That's what I want. You understand what I'm saying? Now, yes, she did interview the celebrities, and when it happened in like all of these other circumstances where Beyonce would just be on stage and they got all these security. Like, I don't want all that. Like, I want good old fashioned Southern gossip from the front porch. What happened in that house? Tell me what your daddy or uncle did. That's my brand. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody has their own lane. So, you know, when it, I don't know, when it comes to, that situation there, it's just like, who were they going to get to try to attempt to take me down? But see, the reason it didn't happen is because I was never focused on him. Had I would have focused my energy on him, trying to argue back and forth, what did I do? I focused on my work. I got a team. We all eat from this, bro. We all got kids. We all eat. What I look like going back and forth with somebody that clearly has not reached the heights that I've reached, hasn't gone through what I've gone through. He doesn't know what these celebrities are capable of. And the fact that he was even used that much and that person never sat on his platform not one time and said, follow me. But how many times did Tasha K get up over there and tell her fan, her winos, to hey, support him?
Mm. I do have a question since we're talking about support and statuses. I saw what you said about the Breakfast Club, and I want to focus on one piece.
But am I lying though?
No, you didn't lie.
Just hilarious.
Listen,
Go ahead,
you
because I'm gonna read Jess, Miss Junkie. What is Miss Junkie? I'm finna read you. Cause my face don't look sunken in like hers. That's what dope fiends look like. That's what row house dope fiends look like. Edgeless. Can't grow no hair around the edges. Hair dry no matter how much they grease it. Out here getting BBLs shaped. Don't even get me started. Go
I
on
do
here,
have a
ask your
question.
question.
Since we started, we might as well take it there. You said that her testicles. You basically called her a man,
I didn't call her a
and
man. I said she was shaped like one.
do you feel that the trans women who don't like you are going to use this as a seed? The women are doing it.
No, cause see, I understand why trans people, and I don't call them trans women, I call them trans people.
Trans people.
You understand what I'm saying? Because they are people, but they are trans. But whatever it is they're transitioning into, that's between them and them. Them and them. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? So trans people. At the same time, because I'm not gonna ever acknowledge a man in a wig as a trans woman. No, we're not gonna do that. You're a trans person. I respect you as a person as such first before we get into all of that. But if you want to be called Michelle, I'll do that too. But you are a trans person to me. What I'm gonna say is like you got a woman who has always been very insecure in who she was. Now I know a lot of people got triggered by my tweets the other day, and I don't give a damn, bro, because I know exactly where I'm coming from. And it may come off as nasty, but they know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's why they try everything in their power to ignore me, but they cannot because guess what? Their news moves off of me. So when it comes to Jess and me saying that, I said, you know what? I see why the trans people don't like you. You done took they hair, they wigs. You done went and found they doctors. You done put fake silicone because I don't know where she got fat from to put in her hips and build an ass. So obviously there's some silicone wrapped up in that. You done did everything, enhanced your lips more, put fillers in your face, weaves down your back, lashes as long as that, just to look like them, and then try to tell them that they ain't who they are, but yet you morphing right into them before us, and then you mad why you're asking questions as to why they're labeling you as a man in a wig because you done everything that the man in the wigs do in order to look like you that you are naturally like you already look like. Man, ho, get up out of here, bro. Like for real. That's the most insecure woman I've ever met in my life. That's why she
Oh, y'all
sits up
have
on the
met.
Breakfast Club. As I said, that's why she sits on the Breakfast Club and agrees with men all day. You got two black women that kiss the asshole that Charlemagne lets DJ Envy play with and will not for the life of them take up for a woman, even when these men are wrong. Who do we have in media right now that's advocating for black women in their stories? Nicki Minaj is a black woman first. She is a mother first before she's an artist. And you as a woman that has had to fight your way to the top as comedy to prove that you are a woman in an all male dominated space. Get up out of here. Why do you have a mic? And this is what happens when you take people who are just comedians and they have no substance to them. They don't read, and you can tell she don't read. This hoe don't read. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you are supposed to be there. Who do you stand for? If you don't stand for yourself as a woman first, who do you stand for? You sit up there and you agree with men all day. So does wide head La Rosa, born La Rosa. Why can't it be, you know what? This is Charlemagne and Envy, but if there's a woman here going through it, why can't y'all, see that from a female perspective? The same way I was able to see it from a female perspective when they ganged up on her trying to say that she was jealous of Lauren LaRosa, right? Remember that?
Mm.
And the
Yes,
whole
I
internet
do.
was dragging her. I said, first of all, this is a postpartum woman. And when you are postpartum and you're at home with a baby and you see that you have worked to heights to get to where you are, and then there's this woman that came out of nowhere with no credentials. She was on TMZ as a guest reporter the same way that you can hit a link to Couture Bay and be up on there. She wasn't no actual employee. Hell up out of here. That lady already told you how she got there. She waited in the office every day until she met the right people, kissed ass, and then she wound it up there with no damn experience. And you're able to see that when you go to her channel because it's boring. It's boring. And so when they were trying to drag her, somebody, oh, Jess Hilarious was jealous and all this. First of all, we're not going to discount Jess Hilarious's accolades and the things that she's had to fight tooth and nail with misogynistic men to get in the space to get the respect that she has, right? I took up for her and said, y'all need to back up off of her. She is a
And you did.
postpartum woman. First of all, she is also feeling insecure. She doesn't know where life is going to go. She's on her second child. You know how emotional we can be. And at second rank. And then the woman that you're trying to compare to her doesn't even have the experience. Back up. So I'm thinking Jess is going to use the position, which Angela Yee misused the position when they sat up there and allowed Mano to say that K. Michelle's cat smelled like fish. Do you think Angela Yee came and took up for K. Michelle as a woman in a male-dominated industry and say, don't say that? What if she had an issue at the time? What if the man gave her the BV? She laughed. That's the same type of women that Lauren LaRosa, Born LaRosa, and Just Hilarious are. They're laughing with the men.
So you feel they're male centered?
Male centered. And you just can't take a step back to say, you know what? I'm a woman. I'm in this industry. I know how male dominated it is. I know how people can work behind you to try to keep you back. But no, but because they're too busy sucking their dicks, they can't stand up and just stand for a woman for one time because they're afraid that they're going to lose their jobs. That's exactly what Jess Hilarious and Born LaRosa, wide head, slip the wig back, exposed forehead, LaRosa is doing.
As someone who laughs all the time, as someone who laughs all the time, do you
And they had
feel
to, and
it's
let's not let's not play that they didn't have to get Just Hilarious some help up there because she has no substance when it comes to interviewing or even holding conversations. So I actually feel a little embarrassed that as a black woman in a like in a space where you come from what a black woman is, a baby mama, your baby daddy left you and your baby in a row house, okay? You looking like how you look with finger waves that are flaking with no lights and no water, that you would at least stand for something. Sorry.
oh my god, I didn't. Tasha, oh my god.
They had to get They had to get another woman to hold a conversation for you because you can't hold a conversation. All she can do is agree with a nigga sitting beside her. Yeah, Nikki, yeah, it just, you gave out better, right. Then Laura LaRosa come in. It's giving whatever. It's giving whatever. You don't have a woman that can challenge them. That can
So you
actually
feel
provide an empathetic space
so
for
you
men
feel
to
like
understand.
so you feel like Lauren LaRosa and Just Hilarious, just was a
Mhm.
mess. They one, they're male centered, and two, they never provide a um a unbiased perspective when it comes to hip hop, especially with the females or females in
With the
general.
females understanding. Put yourself in somebody like Nikki's shoes who had to figure out how to go through the industry without fucking her way to the top. What does that look like? But they pick me, bitches. You understand what I'm saying? This is the same woman that put up a video on her YouTube to say that found you somebody. Finally got married. Moved on from a side bitch, from a mistress to a wife. Find me somebody that can help you love you for you. So you mean to tell me, oh, out of all the plastic surgery you done had, Botox, fillers, weaves, edges you done left, you still don't love yourself? It took somebody light skinned to tell you, I love you and your nappy hair, even though that's what her entire comedy set is built on, which is highlighting the insecurities that black women go through. You want to get up on stage and say, I know I look like Whoopi Goldberg today. I'm sorry, what does Whoopi Goldberg look like? Your motherfucking mammy?
EGOT
Your
winner.
motherfucking mammy? So let's talk
EGOT.
about it because she was where you're trying to go. But you're too busy trying to suck a dick to get where you are. But they wouldn't understand that because they're always put in these, like, what do you call, what is the word that I'm looking for? These women who just project themselves or an image out into the culture, but they lack substance. They cannot hold conversation. So you want to,
So this is deeper than rap for
this
you.
is deeper than rap. This is stand on principle. Where's the voice for the woman? Why are you guys always calling her crazy? Nicki is not crazy. The world has seen what they. Let's not act like this latest album promotion wasn't a direct takedown to try to outdo her, to try to say, I'm this, I'm that, only to do what?
No, I did give my critiques. So my thing is this:
What's
at
wrong?
what point do we?
I'm
Because I
okay.
do feel the next
I'm
album is going to
okay.
do well.
Yeah.
At what point do we as black women, because you're a dark skinned black woman, Lauren and Jess are dark skinned black women, at what point do we just put the this is my opinion to the side and just like ignore it, or do we challenge it?
I think it's just gonna have to take women who are just not afraid. The problem we have is that women are afraid to be disliked. Do you understand what I'm
I have to
saying?
I have to challenge that because we if that was the case, do you, would you be so successful? Because you're not well liked. I like you, but you know what I
That's
mean.
what I said. But how many, like, you got a lovely team. She over there, yeah, 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 yeah.
Why would you, y'all? Tasha K is so y'all. Tasha is so messy. She knows why she's saying it. So okay,
Yeah, 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 yeah. What he said. Yeah, what he said. What- That's why. That's what I'm saying. It's like I just wish that there were more women. Bondi Blue is a good one. I like Bondi. Bondi stands in her shit. She doesn't care if people like her or not. It's about the truth and it's about what you observe, whether she's on one side or not. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we
yes,
need. You know what I'm saying? I sat up on YouTube and told everybody they was all the barbs like, oh, we're disbarbing you. We're doing this. When I found Nikki's taxes, matter of fact, I got them from you.
yes.
Right. I'm not biased. I'm gonna report my motherfucking news. Like, yo, but guess what she did? She went and did 2 tours back to back. She did a US tour, international tour, another US tour, paid her taxes, kept the rest from the other tour, and got back on top. You understand what I'm saying? And bought a new house. Like,
So I do have another question because they keep asking in the chat. Are you biased when it comes to Nicki Minaj?
no, absolutely not. If I was biased, I would have signed the NDA, and we've talked about this.
And there you have it, you guys.
Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and play like I do not. There, okay.
Favor
I
her.
don't. Okay, so I know Nikki the person, and I know Nikki the businesswoman. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Hold on, pause. Y'all heard that she knows Nicki. She knows Onika, Tanya Mirage Petty, and she knows Nicki Minaj. Continue.
Okay, so as a the type of person that I am, like me and Onika, we could never be friends. Only because we operate sort of in the same industry, and that could be a problem when you're dealing with two alpha females. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
Do you understand? So I always keep my distance. That's why I opted to not to turn down, oh, let's hang out here, let's go here, let's go here. Can you sign? No, no. Because
So
I
she
have a
wanted
job.
to hang out with you?
I mean, she did. Like this was in the past before, once I said I wasn't signing the NDA, we always kept it business from there. And I like it that way. I like it that way. Now, has she done things for the team, like sent them out to shows and stuff like that? Absolutely. I've never attended because what I don't want is anybody to fix their mouth to see, oh, see, this is the reason why she's saying this. No, it's not. That's not the case, because I'm going to
Mm.
be fair. And if I find out something that I feel that is newsworthy, I'm going to do my job first. And like I said, there's an Onika and then there is a Nicki Minaj. The Nicki Minaj is the businesswoman. We cannot sit here and discount what she has not done, like for herself and for her entire team as a black woman in a male dominated industry that did not work her way to the top. She came from the restaurant industry. She didn't come from the sex industry. She didn't come from selling sex. She came from Red Lobster, School of the Arts, Red Lobster into rap. That's a rarity we see these days. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a rarity.
No, definitely. And I do want to address this in the chat. Y'all, Tasha K is definitely a multimillionaire. She has several businesses. She is not a nobody. There's a reason
It
why.
can,
Uh,
you ain't gotta say nothing,
no,
child. Let
because
these people, no,
I don't want to
promise
be
you.
I don't want
No,
the
like,
spreading of the
no, they can
lies,
say what they, I
the
ain't got it. I'm broke.
disinformation.
I'm broke.
I do feel like this. So when it comes to you want to keep the separation because you do know both sides. You had a glimpse into both sides, right? When
Right.
it comes to doing your job, let's say you do find something, are you going to give her the heads up or
I
do
give
you
all
break
the
the story?
celebrities a heads up. Hell, we just called Cat Williams' team. You want to talk about this before we let it out? We have to, like, that's the due diligence process of like anything that we do. It's like giving people a chance to respond. My phone lines are always open. You could call me. My tip line goes right to my assistant. You know what I'm saying? 323-405 wino. That way they have easier access to me, because before they used to all have my phone numbers. Now nobody has my phone number. Nobody can say, oh, this and that. And we learned that in the Kevin Hart case, people being able to call me. We're not doing that. Nope. Everything goes to a recorded line. Sorry, you don't get to me. I don't give a
Mm.
damn who you are. You understand what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, I don't know. What was your question again? What was your question?
Oh, I was saying, like, if you did find something, right? But you answered it because you said everything goes through a recorded line and things like that. You give everybody a heads up. So, my next question is, seeing that you're on this trajectory, knowing that Nicki Minaj is coming out with a new album, do you feel like Nicki Minaj needs to sit down with the content creators, the bloggers, the new media?
Absolutely, and I've told her that. I said this is where you have issues in people seeing you for who you are, because you always stick to legacy media, but legacy media has shitted in your face. They have always tried to bring somebody up to take you out. They know that you bring the fan base. They know that you bring the numbers. But where you mess up at is you only go to content creators that you feel that you can get something off of. What about just fans? What about people just being able to see a glimpse of you as who you are, seeing the person that we know? The vulnerabilities and stuff that you have. You're seeing them all over the internet now. Her vulnerabilities, her saying, no weapon will be, risen against me and protect me and all that stuff. Like, she was very bothered these last 2 weeks. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's her emotional. Like, she's a woman. That's her feminine energy. It's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? When you have to fight and fight and fight until you get the respect that you deserve. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, I feel that, and I told her during her last press run, I said, yeah, you went and sat down with all men, but them same men laughing at you now. But that's her PR team. It's like everybody want to looks at it from a strategy, but what women did you sit down with? So guess what? There was a person out here taking my advice. They went and sat with all women and bloggers. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and did it not work? It worked. You have to, even though you're here, yes, she'll talk to her barbs, but you have to sit in some spaces where sometimes the people may not get you. But at the end of the interview, you will get, somebody will get you.
Mm.
It's not always about being a character. Sometimes you may need to just show up being a woman. And I feel like she doesn't
Ooh.
allow us to see that. And that's the problem. That's why people tend to be like, she's this, she's that, because they haven't seen that vulnerable side of her. Like me, I get it too when I go out. They be like, Tasha, you don't show your vulnerable side. Yes, the hell I do. I've cried on my live. The
Oh,
what?
no, 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 no. I have to stop you there. When we cry on the live, that's not vulnerability. When the men cry on the live, baby, that's vulnerability. I have
No,
learned.
I'm vulnerable. I'm sitting up and crying and everything. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So yes.
So my next question to you is, and I love that she said that because I was one of her biggest people speaking out saying that I thought her rollout to me was just nasty work. So I'm glad you highlighted that. In the midst of that, who do you think should do the interview with Nicki Minaj when it comes to new media and legacy media?
Tamron Hall.
Hmm. Okay.
If Tamron got down to business, like, how she got down to business with because I used to
Kenya.
watch. Yeah, I used to watch Tamron before she got this talk show, and they kind of watered her down. Tamron is a true journalist. You know what I'm saying? She could compete with Gail, I feel, but I feel like
She started out on CBS. Yes.
yeah, I feel
Hmm.
like Gail had Oprah's connection, so it's kind of like the next thing best to Oprah. I'm not gonna discount Gail's work, but it's just like Gail is this Gail, But like Tamron, there's just something so feminine about her, and so motherly, and so non-judgmental that I feel that if Nikki were to sit in Tamron's, like if they were to do like a all drawn out just exclusive, let's talk about Onika and all the hardships that she's gone through, losing her dad, coming up, having a struggle in the industry. I feel that people will be able to see her for who she is. And I guarantee you there's not a woman that won't be able to connect with her and, the struggle that she's had to go through. You know what I'm saying? And so
Hmm.
new media, Tamron is kind of, even though she's old media, I do like that she operates in the new media space. I would just feel like a Tamron Hall, to be honest with
Cameron Hall.
you.
Okay.
Yes.
Who from New Media?
As a woman or just
It could be
anybody?
anybody. New Media. You gave us traditional because Cameron Hall is new, but she's traditional media. Who from New Media?
Michelle Obama.
Ooh.
I'm in
Why,
my PR. I'm in my PR head right now
and why Michelle Obama on the pod with her in her gay homeboy?
because Michelle has been scrutinized her whole life just based off of who she's married to,
Mm.
and she's been called a man. She's been called. It's just so much, and she's had to constantly prove herself. And there's something special about Michelle's podcast. And, at first I was just like, oh, we got another
No,
podcast. And then
it's so good. I'm glad you
it's
like
good.
it.
It's good. It's good. I like that she shares things about like, it could be the little things. Like what got me into it was, one of my team members saying, man, I saw Michelle saying that her nieces and nephews wanted her to come visit them at school, and so she was like, "I'm gonna come visit them at school." I'm Michelle, so she had to show up with a armed brigade, a secret service, just to go pull them up
Yep.
and pick them up from school. It's like, how do you be
Yep.
normal but still be who you are? And I just feel like because Nikki, a lot of us have grown with her, and the people that follow her, people don't understand the Barb's is young, but they're also old. You know what I'm saying too? Like we would understand her more. And so when she does have these feuds, when she gets online, people will be able to give her grace and understand where she's coming from. But because she never allows people in, she's never talked about the effects of, her dad being killed, or what her family had to go through with her brother and what happened behind that. And I just decided, and I said I was never going to talk about this, but I was just like, what, fuck it, I'm gonna put it online. That whole case was an extortion. Like
So
I've
so
been
you so you do feel strongly. You weren't trolling. You do
they
feel like
no,
the brother was set up.
that was a major setup. When you are, first of all, anybody touch my child, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm gonna give you 20 million and we can make this go away. I'm not doing that. Especially with me, like that's just not how things go. Like
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's just a whole. There's so many details in that, and everybody's like, well, why did he plead guilty? Because he did not have access to Nikki's money anymore. Because the more money that she put out, the less her career, like the more her career went down. She was losing endorsements and everything. So it was like, yeah, she was trying to help him. She knew what was going on. She was trying to do the right thing. But if you're the breadwinner of your entire family, am I going to lose my career over this? I'm sorry. I can't fund you no more. I'm taking a hit. He took the plea deal. It costs money to fight cases, you know that. To prove your innocence,
Yes.
you're gonna have to go down and do this time.
Okay. So you feel like that was
It's
the
not, it's
start
not
of the hate train.
that was everything. That was just the it took off. You know what I'm saying? And it
Mhm.
just I felt like that was the time instead of her and PR, they tell you don't talk, don't talk, don't talk. That's all they tell you is don't talk about it, don't talk about it, don't talk about it, ignore it. But some things you gotta talk about,
Yes.
especially in the black
I
community.
definitely agree. I do agree you should advocate for yourself. That I do agree with. So when it comes to people saying that Nicki Minaj surrounds herself by people who have these questionable cases, from her brother to her husband, do
And
you
that's
feel
why
that
I said witchcraft is real.
mm,
Energy is real. Surrounding yourself with people that can take you down. I use this simple scenario and I tell it to my daughter every day. Like when we go work out together, we do CrossFit, it's very hard, right? And she don't want to get up in the morning, but she gets up, right? And then we get in the class, she's like, oh my God, this is gonna be hell. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make us run 2 miles today. They're gonna make us do all these heavy squats. But she does it. So when we're done, and she's 18 now, and I'm trying to get her mentality right. And
shout
I'm
out
like,
to Tom too.
yeah, I'm like, do you know why you did it? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, you did it because you're in a space where everyone is doing that. So if you didn't get up to go do it, it's so simple, you wouldn't do it. But the fact that you put yourself in the room with those people, you're going to do what they're doing, especially if it's a positive thing. But if you're in a room, imagine yourself in a room with people who are doing drugs, right? You're gonna sit there for a minute, you may catch a contact high. Then soon you give in because why you're surrounding yourself with people like that. Energy is everything. And witchcraft is energy. When you look at the energy that is surrounded around Nikki, the only thing that they could do to tarnish your legacy is to put you in a scandal with a child. So we got
Mm.
her brother, and then we got Kenny.
So you feel they're both innocent.
Yes, I really do.
Okay. Are you going to send, because you are Tasha K, the media, are you sending someone down to the October 31st hearing, the
No,
trial?
no, I'm not going down there. And that's a simple case. I'm not going down there. So,
Okay, okay.
yeah, I'm not going down there. So it's a money grab. That girl could have sued a long time ago, but she chose to sue when he got with Nikki. Why she ain't sued when he was with that lady? What was her name? Red Bar. What was her name? What was the
Red.
What was the lady name? Why she ain't sued when he was with the lady Red and she was at the strip club stripping? Why she ain't sued in? But
I
just
don't know.
coincidentally, when he got with Nicki Minaj, all this pain just came back up. She ain't the man been out for years. Why she ain't sued in? Come on now. Let's get cap. Cap.
Listen, listen. So when you hear things like Nicki Minaj is a rape apologist and Tasha K is biased
In that
and
case, we can say that for black families in general, because how many kids get, molested and raped in black families and, their families sweep it under the rug. So we might as well say that that's a thing in the community. We protect those that we love. So it is what it is. I know there's a lot of hypocrites.
mm, not the hypocrites. Okay. So my next thing is this. Are you trying to set up Nicki Minaj?
With who?
Exactly. But you know what? I have to ask that because
Set her
if
up
I
with a
don't
man?
ask, no, 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 no. Set her up like for something to happen, like something like for the ops.
The ops for what? For what?
I have to ask Tasha because then they're gonna say I didn't ask you the questions.
No, no, shut up. No, no. Let's set up for who? I don't even talk to that lady. My God, I just needed to get my Twitter back popping. So it popped. They what? It popped.
Okay.
Zero to 5K overnight. Boom. Play with me if you
Okay.
want to. Yeah.
So my next thing is this. Do you think there'll ever be a resolution between you and the members of the Breakfast Club?
I don't know them folk. I got my own media platform. They report on my stories. The fuck?
So y'all can't like come to a
First of all,
truce.
I will never truce a man who sat up and bragged about, drugging and taking vagina from black women.
She's talking about Charlamagne. Okay. What about Lauren LaRosa?
Well, I don't know her. I don't care to know her. I just know she can't talk. Let's get
Just
in litigation.
hilarious.
Let's get in litigation. Da, 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 da. I mean, Jess, I will probably talk to Jess. I still respect Jess. I do.
Okay.
But I just hate
Okay.
that she's in a prominent position and she doesn't use her position to defend, like to just have some empathy towards women sometimes.
Okay.
I feel like she goes into this pick me phase.
Do you feel like you're a pick me
With who?
with the men?
How can that be? And I'm still getting dragged to this day for helping to lock R. Kelly up.
And that's when I became a wind-up. People
I,
don't believe that, but
the
that's when I
problem,
became a
the
wind-up.
problem with I feel with women, and I'm gonna say this because I'm a woman, and Couture, I know you could probably understand where I'm coming from. I feel that we as women expect women to just take our side just because we're women.
Why, of course.
But we can all agree that there are some fucked up women out here that make us look bad.
You know what? But see, and I'm one of these. I'm one of it's that one person doesn't define me all because just like in this situation, what's been going on viral in the world, there's a lot of these one people who were like, look at the group, and they're like, no, 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 that's the individual. And we're like, nah, we standing on big business. So I definitely do understand that. Um, do you feel like when it comes to certain things that you done in the past, things you're going to be doing in the future, that you lack accountability, or do you feel you're very much accountable?
I'm accountable. But I ain't finna lose no sleep over no shit. Hey, I fucked up. Sorry. Tomorrow's another day. What the fuck? Well, how long you want me to cry about it? How long you want me to say I'm sorry? What are we doing here? Today is your future. I ain't got no business crying over what happened in the past. That's what happened in the
Okay.
past.
Okay. And my last question to you:
What's up?
are you on a gag order to not talk about Cardi B?
Yes. Yes. That's public knowledge.
I didn't know you was on a gag order.
Yes. Absolutely. It's part of the bankruptcy clause. Yes. The winos
See,
know
now I got another
that.
question. My next question is
You
this.
can't ask about her though. You can't ask about her.
I'm not asking about her.
Oh,
When
okay,
it
cool.
when it comes to Stefan Diggs, do you believe he is a predator?
I don't think Stefan's a predator. I think Stefan is rich and he has a lot of access. And according to sources that is around him, like you know what happens at these parties. They get drunk, they do drugs, and there's a lot of fucking and smoking going on. So like I feel like just boundaries get crossed whenever you're under the influence of things or when you're in situations where people are under the influence. And it's just a bad scenario. And when you're in a position like he's in, you have to be careful about the things that you do and who you're around and because you got a big contract. And so I don't like with my Chris Blake interview, when it comes to Stephon, like
Yes.
Chris said in the interview, if you go back, he said, I would have never ever came out and told anybody what happened between me and Steph. Even though I felt like, yeah, he did give me something. But like, think about it. How many times you done been out and you tell your girl, take a drink, girl, take a drink, it's good, it's your birthday. You know what I'm saying? We all do that, right? Hit the blunt, bitch, hit the blunt. You know, so this is the lifestyle that Chris is living. And he said, I just thought
Mm.
maybe he just, yeah, he gave me some candy. I don't know what was in it, but I said yes. You put yourself in that situation, you have to take personal responsibility for what happens to you, right? And this is according to him. I was not there, okay? So I'm not saying if Stephon did this intentionally. I'm not saying if he did it at all. I'm just saying according to Chris. So when Chris is saying that this is a person that I was around, this is what I saw. I did not think he would do it to me, but I have to take responsibility and do it. When we went out to the club, he said he chopped it up as dude just got too high, got too stimulated, pulled out his thing, and just went to Jack. And he said he was just like, all right, let me just get up out of here. Let me just figure out how to
Yeah.
get up out of here. That's it. He said he would have never said anything about it. It wasn't until he says that Stephon sent his brother, which his brother was convicted of, and some other people to his house to beat his ass. And they did. They beat his ass and they robbed him. That's when he said, oh, now I'm finna come out and tell you a secret.
Mm.
So that's what happened. Chris
Yes.
said he would have never said anything because it's kind of like outing somebody,
Mm.
And so I have to, according to what Chris told me, I have to defend that part. So there hasn't been anybody that has ever came forward behind Chris to say this, except for there's one guy that's in my DM and he was like, yo, like I know him, I know all the brothers, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come out and tell my story in due time. He probably may be trying to get some money from them. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day, like I just feel that, you know, I don't think I don't think people try to intentionally do anything. I think people just lose track of judgment and then
Mm.
it just becomes the norm of how you do things. But at the end of the day, if you the big money man, you got to protect that money by making the right decisions.
And there y'all have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to sit down with me,
Oh,
here in
anytime,
beautiful
anytime.
LA.
You know, I'm only
Uh,
talking to you, girl. I don't talk to nobody else about this. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I just saw you up over here talking about just drags Tasha K. What was the drag? A crackhead?
no, because I thought that she was dragging you. Why would she say you're a junkie? Come on now.
Because
I
what
was
else can
like,
she say? What else can she say about me? What can
I
she
said,
say?
oh my God.
What can
And when
she
I seen it,
say? Oh, you owe 4 million? Okay. But what else can she say?
no, nobody's saying you owe 4 million
I'm just
anymore. I
saying,
think I
like,
think they
but
moved past that.
no, they do. They still do, but it's fine. But like what else could just say? Like, what could she say? Like, you just gonna make up shit. That was a
Uh,
drag. That was a whack. The reason she came back at me is because I dragged her on that tweet.
listen, you said
Girl, you share a 5 minute segment with La Rosa, okay? Helping you to read.
well, literacy in America is not the strongest.
Hey, we
So
got to do something about that for real. We have got to do something about that. I love
I
you
just
too,
saw
Black
the I saw
Sunshine.
the stat the other day. I said, "Oh my God."
It's bad. Third grade. It's bad. It's very, very, very bad. So, but no, like, and like I said, I will always just do the right thing and stand for the right thing. And I think as women, especially, and that's a hard part for me is having a female dominated platform.
Yeah.
And when I have to call a woman out, it gets sticky because they're like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be on our side. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And then, of course, you got to factor in the lesbians. They hate men. The single women, they hate men. So like, and then I'm married, so they consider me, oh, you just to pick me. So it's just a lot of that going on. I'm like, my back is against the wall, but no matter how much they have my back against the wall, I'm going to speak my truth on what I feel. I'm not going to be going
Right.
along with the get along just because it's cool to just be on the girl side. And so I just feel that Just Hilarious and Why Head Born La Rosa have an important position. And I know they're gonna watch this. They watch everything I say. Okay. They have an important position as two females who are working with men who have emotionally abused women, physically abused women, okay? Right? And disrespected women, that you can now set a balance to that and have some and stand for the woman. Now, I'm not saying, you know, go off the deep end, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And no, I saw neither one of those women show compassion. All I saw them do was behind Charlamagne, but Charlamagne was the main one trying to take Nicki Minaj down, as he did to Wendy Williams.
And there y'all have it.
Yeah, he was on the radio laughing about what he did to a 15-year-old Spanish fly. Like, come on. I wouldn't even let nobody like that in my presence, but because these women so desperate, you know, sorry. Sorry, I
It's
can't go on
okay.
about it. They got any questions for me real quick, or you ask me all their questions before I
I
go?
asked all their questions. They asked me about the Karen Civil one,
So
the accountability,
why are
the
they asking about
bias.
Karen Civil though? Like, everybody
I
knows
don't know.
Karen Civil. Everybody knows Karen
I
Civil.
think they think that y'all are she's your manager, but I've never seen Karen around.
Ain't
But that's just
nobody. I ain't. My manager is a white man. The fuck. Like,
I've never seen her around. But I stay quiet because this is an interview. So I stay quiet.
what did they say?
That was it. That was literally it. Those were like the main
No,
ones.
that's my dog. Not Karen, my dog. Now I ain't gonna lie, that's my dog now for real. But nah, like nah, I got my manager's a white man. Mm mm.
And there y'all have it.
Yeah. A white man. Jewish. Yes. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Actually, it's a white man and a black man. That's my manager.
Yes.
Yes.
Period.
So they just be making up anything. Is there any truth to Rock Nation being in a lot of Nicki's issues? Yes. Yes.
Don't get this live shut down, please.
they thought Rock Nation was gonna take my interview down with Desiree. Where is it at? And she tried to come for it. She sent her lawyers for it. It's still up.
Well, well, of course. But that interview was kind of different. That was not. I'm gonna stop because I don't want to do that. I am on my journey to like.
Mm. I know damn well Charlamagne ain't said during his interview that Glorilla album is better than Nicki Minaj's catalog. You see how they be lying? You see how they be lying?
Sometimes you just have to like.
That ABC Hood rapper, she good. She got some good beats. But let's not act like there's only 30 words in each song. Come on, let's not act like that. I need me a dark skinned hood ass, cocked ass,
That's the only song I don't
that's
like.
it.
That's the only song I didn't like.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Enjoy. I miss you though. What? So, are you
I
gonna bring me
miss
a
you too.
souvenir from Japan? You got to go down to to SGI.
I will definitely bring you a souvenir. I got
Okay.
you. Are
And
you
you got to visit SGI while you're there.
okay?
SGI. You got to go see the facility. It is the home of Nichiren Buddhism, and you got to go in there, and they have the biggest, prayer mantle. You got to pray.
Okay. SGI.
Nam
See,
Myoho
I'm writing it.
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Yeah, I know
You know the
Tasha's a
ones.
Buddhist. That's why she
Yes.
said that.
Yes.
But okay.
So right. I love you guys so much. Did y'all hear about the Carter's property in England? Yeah, they bought swampland. So for 10 million, he gonna try to build a house out there on that land. They said only 10% of that land on all that acreage that he had bought is swampland. It floods during the rainy season. So we'll see where Jay-Z can scavenge around there. So yeah.
Oh my God. Y'all see? Thank you, Tasha. I'm gonna bring her a souvenir. I'm gonna have to
All
bring her
righty.
some from these good Asians.
Talk to you later. Bye, guys. Everything's alleged. Even my name's alleged on what you heard during this interview. I cannot confirm or deny anything that I've said. Everything is alleged. Even my name's alleged. I gotta go. Bye. Bye, guys. How you end this shit? Let me see.
Y'all. And there y'all have it. Thank y'all for tuning in. We did too, baby. Yes, we love Tasha K. I see y'all tagged me on Twitter. Thank you. Yes, that's her. That's her signature. Yes, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look, and to the people who was coming up, I don't, I don't know what it was saying back here. Uh, there was some people in the back, child. They was trying to get their promo on. This is not the time to get your promo on. Ridiculous. No, but thank y'all for tuning in to any content creators that is going to use my video, my content. All that I ask is that y'all, give me the credit for doing the interview. That's it. Y'all know I don't care if y'all use it. To the people who feel like they were hit in this interview, look. I just asked the question, she just gave the answers. I don't know anything personally. Okay. I didn't know what you was gonna say. But y'all know I love Tasha. And there y'all have it. If you feel like your question wasn't asked, maybe write it down. We could do a part two. I'm just happy StreamYard worked. Like, shout out to us. Shout out to us. Shout out to us. Oh, and thank you to the person who sent a donation. I saw that. I didn't get to say thank you, but thank you so much. Thank you for the donations. We are appreciative, honey. We are appreciative. Okay. I'm so happy we turned that money back on. I'm so happy we turned that money back on. No. But y'all, thank y'all. I'm gonna try to break it up. I don't want to lie, but I will do the thumbnail. And on that note, comment down below. I gotta go. Bye, host.
You say it take a village.